What's happening, everybody? Dave Bowen. I wanted to talk to you about, a breakthrough that I just had, and today's kind of been a interesting day. Went to get my taxes done, and just a pain in the butt. Had a, kind of had a, I don't know how to put it. I was confused, I guess is the best way to put it. Kind of had a bad experience, but I'm a big believer in that we don't have bad days, we have bad moments. And the second that that you think you're having a bad day, you're going to continue to have a bad day. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about the secret, to Empower Network. And if you watch this whole video at the end, I'm going to tell you, what the secret is, not just to Empower Network, but the secret to making money. The secret to making money is, basically it's common sense, but if you really want to know what it is, at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you what that is, but I want to talk to you, kind of about the breakthrough I had today, and, if you're wondering what a breakthrough really is, a breakthrough is when it really only happens from a time of confusion, a time where your mind is, confused and just, I guess confused is the only word I have to put it, but to kind of where you don't know what's going on, and you're just kind of lost for words, and your emotions are kind of all over the place. And I had that happen today because I was expecting to get quite a bit of money back from for my taxes, that I was going to reinvest into my business, and didn't get quite as much back as I thought I was going to. Still getting some back, so there's still a positive there. I could be paying money back to the government, but fortunately I'm getting at least some money back, so that's the positive side to it. But again, I was in a state of confusion. My emotions were going all over the place. One minute I want to just blow up. The other minute I'm trying to look at the positive side to it, because that's what Empower Network and, well, really the network marketing industry, and then another thing I'm involved in, has taught me to look at the positive side to everything. Stay positive, because if you have the right mindset, you can achieve anything. And kind of like the last video I did, if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's it's called I believe my breakthrough today. But like I was talking about in my last video, you got to, nothing is impossible. You got to believe, whatever your dreams are, you can do that. And that's what Empower Network is doing. It's lifting people up, to realize their true potential, to help you achieve what you thought was impossible, because nothing is impossible. Everything is possible if you have the drive and the determination to do it. Okay, and so I'm sitting here and I'm all confused, and I had this breakthrough that nothing is going to stop me. Nothing is going to stop me from making this happen, and by having that mindset, it's going to happen. Maybe it's going to take a year, maybe it's going to take a month, but it's going to happen, and I will risk everything that I have to make this happen, because I'm not going back to the corporate world, where I have to work 9 to 5 or whatever, whatever shift, where I don't want to work for somebody else. I'm tired of working for somebody else and making them rich, when I've always been an entrepreneur. I've always had an entrepreneur mind, and I couldn't wait for 5 o'clock to roll around, or whenever my shift was over to roll around. Even when I was a car salesman, which really, as a car salesman, you're kind of your own boss. You write your own paychecks even as a car salesman. But even then, unless I had a lot of appointments going on, or I was busy, I could not wait for that clock to roll around. And I really, getting sidetracked here, but I really still didn't like even being a car salesman. I've always wanted to own my own business, and that's the breakthrough that I had today. Is that as long as I have that mindset, that I will risk everything that I have, and I will risk anything to make this happen, and I'm gonna make this happen. And my goal is, and I'm making a commitment right here on the internet, right here on this video to you, that I want to help as many people as I can achieve their goals. I want to achieve 30,000 a month by the next event, and actually I want to be higher than that, but and okay, let's say 50. I mean, 50 is my real goal, because kind of like Dave Wood said last night on the webinar, make your dream to where it's just unreasonable, to where it's something that you don't even think is possible. And if you do that, and I understand that setting high goals, I read a book on on setting high goals. It's actually by Grant Cardone. It's called the 10X Rule. It's a really good book. If you haven't read it, pick it up. But I read this book where this guy said, and he kind of trains car dealerships, but his training works anywhere, works in any business. But he was talking about how all these car dealerships, they'll say, let's sell, we want to sell 200 cars this month. That's what we want to hit. Well, they get halfway or three-quarters of the way through the month, and they see that, they're not, numbers-wise, it doesn't look like they're going to hit their goals, so they drop that number down. And what's that do to the salespeople is it tells them, okay, I don't have to work as hard. Basically you're screwing yourself. So set your goals high, higher than you think is possible, and don't back down on that goal. Do not back down on it. And what's the worst that can happen is, let's say you set your original goal, like me, is for $30,000 a month by the next event, which I think is April 17th. Let's say I set that. Well, I'm going to work hard enough to get to that, and let's say maybe it doesn't happen and I hit $20,000 a month. Well, instead of me making a goal for $50,000 a month, working as hard as I can to achieve that $50,000 a month, and then I hit 30 or 40, I'm still ahead of that original 20,000. It's just the mindset. It's all in the mind. And you gotta you gotta just break the barriers of reality and realize that anything's possible. And you gotta speak your goals. You gotta live your vision. You gotta, that's what I was trying to tell my new team member today. You gotta constantly, every single day. For me, every morning that I wake up, I pull my book out where I have my vision written down, and I read that every single day. And I try to sit there and envision it, and just sit there and close my eyes and try to visualize it, because that's one of the most important parts of setting goals, and I'm working on, because I'm being taught by Dave Wood that he does, he sets intentions and goals and outcomes for everything that he does. If he does a video, which I'll admit I didn't do before this video, he'll sit down and write down what his intentions were, write down what his purpose was of doing that video, and that's something I'm going to start doing. Everything that I do, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to have a purpose for it. But, again, kind of going all over the place here tonight, but I got a lot on my mind. I had a breakthrough, and I realized that this will work. There is really, there really is no secret, but there is in a way. And that secret is, and this is where I'm kind of concluding my video, and I want to tell you what the secret is. Number one, the secret is click my link below and join and get in. And number two is visualizing daily. Visualizing daily. You got to set a purpose. What is your true purpose? My true purpose is to help as many people as I can to achieve their dreams, to live their dreams, to achieve their goals in life, and to figure out what their true purpose is. My true purpose is to help people, to make the world a better place. I remember 3 or 4 months ago, I was kind of in an odd time in my life, and it's funny looking back because I was, again, at a confusion, a state of confusion, didn't know what I was going to do. And I remember sitting, getting down and praying to my higher power, and praying that whatever it is you want me to do, I will do. Whatever it is that my calling is in life, I will do, and I will do whatever you tell me to do. If you tell me to go be a missionary, I'll go do it. If you tell me to go, scrub toilets, I will do it. Whatever you tell me my life purpose is, I will do it. And, a few months later, I ran into the network marketing industry, and I saw how I can, help people, how I can help people achieve their goals and to stop trading time for money and to be able to spend more time with their families, and then through network marketing, I ran into Empower Network. And, this is where I'm supposed to be, and I know it is, I know it is because, number one, when I joined Empower Network, I remember sitting there, kind of like where you're at right now, watching a video, and I clicked the link below, the video. It took me to a place where I entered my email address. I watched the video, and I remember sitting there at the, I watched the whole video, and it took me to the, to the join page. And I remember I entered all my information in, and I'm sitting there looking at that, nice, I think it was green and red buy button, and I'm thinking, am I really going to do this again? Is this really going to help me achieve what I want to achieve? Because originally I got in it to, get network marketing leads for my network marketing business, and I remember thinking, is this really going to help me achieve what I want to achieve? And I'm sitting there looking at that green buy button, and I thought, what do I got to lose? Something was telling me to do it, and something told me to ask that question, what do I got to lose? And what's the worst that can happen? I invest $25 and it doesn't work. Wow, I'm out $25, big deal. So I clicked it, and I tell you, it's been a life-changing experience. And about a week later, they were having their event in Austin, January 18th, and I remember thinking, I'm not going to that. I can't do it. Well, about a week later, something came over me. I saw that again. Excuse me, because every time you logged in, it would pull it up, and I saw that again. And I'm sitting there with my, my business partner, and I said, dude, I'm going to Austin. Something just came over me. Something higher than myself, infinite intelligence, higher power, God, Allah, Buddha, whatever you call it, came over me and said, you need to go to this. You need to go to this. Because, see, I've had this goal since I joined network marketing in November, that I was going to have $30,000 in my bank account by March 12th of 2013. And at the end, it's from Think and Grow Rich. There's a paragraph you can copy and paste it. And from Think and Grow Rich, there's a paragraph at the bottom that I read every morning and night that said, when a plan is shown to me, I will do it and I will follow it. I will take it and I will follow it. When the plan is shown to me, I will follow it. And Empower Network was brought to me, and I followed that plan. And I clicked the link below that video, and I joined. I watched that video, I clicked that buy button, and I joined. And I went to the Austin event, and I had a breakthrough. And again, the secret is you got to have breakthroughs. You got to realize that what's the risk? What's the risk? You quit your job to go full-time in this, what's the risk? I'm not telling you to quit your job, but think about, what is the risk? Oh, it doesn't work out. I can go get another job. Or I can keep pushing on and working it and pushing until it works. And that's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to do. I am going to keep pushing, and I will risk everything that I have to make this work, because I believe in the mission. I believe in what Empower Network is all about, and it's about helping, empowering people. What a cool name, Empower Network. And that's really what it is. It's empowering people, showing them that they have more potential than you really know. Everybody's got the potential to be great, everyone. But it's a matter of whether or not you're going to tap into that inner potential. And I want to help you do that. I want to help you do that. That is my purpose, guys. Click the link below, enter the video, join. Just think about it. Ask yourself that question. What do I got to lose? $25? $25? And if you're not totally satisfied with it, email me and I will return your $25. If you take a tour and you kick the tires and you check the videos out and you check the training and it's not absolutely the best training and life-changing training that you've ever had, I will give you your $25 back. That is how sure I am that you will love Empower Network and you will love what our true mission is. Because we have good intentions here. We have good hearts. We don't have any malicious intentions. We're not out to take your money. We're here to help you. So again, click my link below. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. Do something great today, guys. Do something for somebody else.